Welcome back to another episode of Currency Mojo. I got some really cool stuff this time in this 20 strap search.
Baby, yeah!
All right, so here's an overview of some of the stuff that I pulled these last couple of weeks, including this Joseph Barr star note. Wow, really cool. Here's just the beginning of a continuation of the search that I started 2 weeks ago. Okay, so I'm going to go through these notes. These are basically fancy serial number star notes, and then the ones that I've already put into top loaders will be going straight to eBay. So we're going to start with these notes here, and we're going to try and figure out what makes them fancy, or what is it that makes them collectible. So in this case, we have basically, for starters, it's a trinary. It has 4 aces, 3 tens, and a 5. That 5 kind of screws it all up to become, or to take this one out of being a binary, a true binary. A true binary is ones and zeros, but a binary is just 2 digits of the same, right? Zeros and ones. The 5 messes that up. I don't know if this note is worth anything. It might be worth something to someone, but probably not more than $5 to $10. And it's a 2017 series from New York. Next one is just interesting, 1766, right around the time of the Founding Fathers. So you could almost say it's a year, but there really isn't any here. You have double sixes, double fours, double ones. So there's 3 pairs, and it's almost a trinary. And it's pretty crisp. It's a 2021. This is also a trinary, 2 8s and 5s. Again, the single 5 turns this into a trinary and rather than a binary. That diminishes the value completely. Pair of 4s, pair of 5s, pair of 7s. So we have 0, 4, 4, 5, 5, 7, 7, and a 5. It's almost like a repeater or a quad doubles or double quad, not double quad. It would be 4 doubles. If this 5 had been a 6, 6s, bookend 6s, it still wouldn't be quite the same. But the fact that we have, 3 pairs in a row here, to me makes this an interesting note. I don't know what the value might be. And then ironically, I had consecutive. So these are from 2021 out of Cleveland District. And so you have the 44, 55, 77. This one is kind of like a ladder, right? So you have 4, 5, 6, 7. A short ladder with doubles. Interesting pair. Again, trinary, 1s and 4s with an 8. Trinary again. No, it's not a trinary. It's 4 6s. 4 6s on a 6 series out of Atlanta, 2017. It's an interesting note. It may have some interest, but I don't know how I can market this. Pair of 4s, pair of 6s, almost a trinary. 5s, 8s, 0s, and 3s. So it's 4 pair, but they're scattered, right? You had a couple 5s, bookends 5s and 3s with 8-0, 8-0 in the middle. Interesting note, not much value. Here again, 1s, 9s with a 3 that kind of takes it out of the binary category, makes it a trinary, but 9s are popular, aces are popular. So not too bad. Again, trinary note, 4s, 8, 4, 9, 9, 9, ending in 9s. So bookend triples, 9 and 4s with another 4. So you got 4 4s and 3 9s. Another trinary, almost binary. The 7 jacks it up. Actually, if this had been 5 right here, it would be a, what do they call it, a super radar or a repeater radar. You have 55, it would be 55, 22, 22, 55. 4 deuces in the middle for us would be double binary, quad double. I call it a so close note. 424, 44, 55, 42, another trinary, right? 4s, 2s, and 5s. And then finally, what was it that I seen here? Oh, it was a 2009 note. Again, I'm finding mostly now I'm starting to see a lot of 2021s in circulation. 2017 are fairly crisp, and then the 2013s are starting to get very well circulated. So a 2009 is rare. Not rare, but it's highly unlikely to find a 2009 in this type of condition. So I pulled it for fun, right? I think I'll keep it. I'll try to sell it. See if I can market it on eBay. The next are all star notes. So again, here's a 2009 star note. So that's starting to get some age, but it's, as you would expect, a 2009. It's been pulled from circulation. It has lots of wear on it, right? But it has a nice series of numbers. You've got 0s, 5s, and 8s. So you got almost a trinary, right? Take that 3 out and you got a trinary star. That would be worth something, I would think. This is a very interesting note. This one is 2013 out of the Boston district. 001 61200. Bookend zeros, 1612, almost a trinary, right? Would have been nice if these two 6 and 2 were ones. That would have been a very valuable note. But it's still in relatively good condition. Nice star note. Well, what do we got here? February 8th, 2842. Not a year. It's a future year. But, yeah, just a decent star note. Okay, so the next couple here are 0424 2151 from 2021. Then you have 04767909 and 10, 2021, so sequential. And then the next two are also sequential, 96, 996, and 997. So these four are from the same strap of 100. And I managed to pull 4 of them from a single $100 strap with other circulated bills. 01870527. No significance on the number. A 6 is an Atlanta series star note. Another Atlanta series. 1976. So what? January, February. 59. So that's not a birth date, but it's interesting. 1976. 0597, 4033. No significance. 2027. A pretty decent condition here, and hardly any circulation at all. It's out of the Chicago district, the one that I work in, and no significance in the numbers. Here is a 2000, another 2009. I did get one strap of 100 singles that had multiple 2009 and 2006. I'm thinking it was a stack of bills that came in from Grandpa's desk or something. It clearly, I mean, now that it's tax time, I think there's a lot of bills coming in that people have been stashing away, and they decided to just chuck them to help pay their taxes. So the only reason why you can find a note older than 2013 is because it's been sitting in somebody's drawer primarily. So, but this is an interesting number, 001811980. So you got 1890. 4 different digits, but it's 001. That's a lower number to start with. Here's another 8 series, St. Louis. So here you go, 2013, 0114. So January 14, 3301. Not nothing significant there. 06460-357, no significant number. 00835-375, a couple doubles in there. This one's really ragged. Again, here's another 2008, probably from that same pack. And obviously somebody had stored away some star notes. They got mixed in with a deposit recently, and I picked it up last week, and here it is in my possession now. So 0279-2528, 3 deuces in that one. 2013, 209-25880, no significance. 1591-6304, a lot of different digits in there. 2013, 2017, and then a 2017 out of Dallas. No big deal. Okay, so that is all the star notes that I pulled and the fancy serial numbers. Now, out of that batch, I pulled these aside and I put them in top loaders because they will be going on eBay. So we'll start with this one. Ta-da! A 1963B Joseph W. Barr. Barr notes were only a 28-day run back in the 63 series, and I happened to find one with a star on it. So that technically makes this bill, even in this condition, a $20 value, right? So I'm going to list this one for 20 bucks on eBay. And it's got a interesting series of numbers here, 537-17190. So 71 in the middle. That's not that interesting, but it's not in bad shape. So Barr, Joseph Barr, they only printed the Joseph Barr notes in 5 federal districts, Chicago being one of them. And I'm understanding that the Kansas City run was the lowest of the run. And so only 5 runs or 5 districts were printed with Joseph Barr's signature on it. And it was a 28-day run. So it's kind of rare, but it's not that rare. Right? I guess you can find these like I did. Right? It's actually the first one that I found in the year since I've taken up bill searching. The next one here is, it's a 1969 note. and I looked up these. If you go to My Currency Collection, you can't find Star Note information older than 1981. So you have to find other sources to get information on these, and one of them is basically going to eBay sales. And so what I've done is I've gone to eBay and I've tried to find, like for instance, the Joseph Barr note, Star Note. I've seen some selling for as much as $38 in mint condition. This one has been circulated, but I think I can still get 20 for it. This one will probably, I'm going to try and get 10 for it. And it's in really nice shape. It's also, you know, a 69 star with the serial number is pretty interesting, 0052828. So it's a relatively lower number, 52,000, but there's a couple pairs in there, right? You got trip zeros, pair of deuces, pair of eights, so pretty decent. Now this one, what we have here is a radar, 1701, 1701. This one is printed on a 2017 San Francisco note, and it's in fairly decent shape. This one will go straight to eBay. A little bit of crease in the up at the top here and in the middle. Looks like it was folded over at one time. But a really decent trinary note. Aces and zeros, you know, almost a binary, right? You take away those sevens, right? And you're at a binary. Now, this would have been a super $100 note easily had those sevens been zeros or ones. But it is still a radar, and it's a trinary. So I think $20 is in order for that one. Now, this one is very similar to that last one. So you had 7022, 7011. So it's kind of like a radar, but you have the 22 and the 11. Just flip those two right there, or flip this one and that two. You know what I mean, right? So 7022, 7011. It's kind of neat. Maybe what I'll do is I'll pair these up, maybe not, and sell those on eBay. Here's another repeater. This one's a repeater, 1119, 1119. So that's 6 aces. I've already got this one listed on eBay. But it is 6 aces and 9s, right? And the funny thing is, I know ones don't flip, but you know, it's 6111, 6111, and it's in pretty decent shape. It is a 2013 note that's hasn't seen much circulation, but it is rippled a little bit. Here is a birthday note, 1923, October 22nd. So you know anybody born October 22nd, turning 100 years old, or turning 101 this year, right? So we've already passed 2023. However, it's a pretty decent note, and it'll get listed. And then when I was at the bank, the teller, knowing that I'm a money collector, she pulled these aside for me. Here's another 1963 $5 bill in really decent shape. 3 leading zeros with 3 sixes in there, almost a binary, almost trinary, I mean. And so this one is listed on eBay currently. And then here is a 1950 B series, fairly decent condition. And we're talking about a note that's 75 years old, 74 years old. So that one is listed. I do want to make a point. 1963 series, we talked about the 1963 bar note. The bar notes were only printed on dollar bills. None of the others, 5s, 10s, 20s, had Joseph Barr's name on it. So bar notes are only on the dollar bill, again, making it a relatively unique series or run. That's it. That's what I got for my Currency Mojo this week, or this month, if you will. So this is a conglomeration of notes that I pulled in the last 2 weeks. So I did like 700 one day, 700 another day, and then 500. I take them back and buy, trade them in for more notes. And this is what I pull, and I'm glad to bring it to you. Hopefully you found some entertainment here or interest, or maybe you learned something about, for instance, the bar notes or the 69 star notes, radar notes, binaries. Glad to bring it to you. I'm still relatively new to the game, so I am a novice, and I'm trying to share the knowledge that I've learned in the last year in regards to currency collecting. So welcome back to Currency Mojo. See you on the next hunt. One thing I know for sure is that wounded eagles are worth a lot of money. This was also found in this current hunt. I hunted dollars, quarters, $50, dollar bills. I also pulled this crown this week, so look for these on JDK Collectibles. Smash that like button if you like this video, if you're interested in currency collecting. Also go to my Facebook, Coin Mojo's Coin Roll Hunting page, where you can share your photos and ask questions. Check me out on eBay, JDK Collectibles, where I sell all the coins I find, and you'll see here. Once again, give me those 4 clicks. Like, subscribe, double tap that bell for notifications. Comment and share. It's all important in building my channel. Thanks again for coming. Coin Mojo out. I think that deserves a yeah, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, baby, yeah!